Personal classic reviews, H-Town Fever for the flavor. Let's get to it. Music and movies with Esco. Let's go. So, 1993, April 15th, via Luke Records, R&B band H-Town released their debut studio album, Fever for the Flavor. On this album, production was handled by Bishop Stick Burrell and John Swift Catalan, and Uncle Luke was the executive producer. The album peaked at number 16 on the Billboard 200 top R&B albums charts in the United States, and it achieved gold status by the Recording Industry Association of America on June 14, 1993, and it went platinum on August 18, 1993. So for me, personal favorite must be mentioned. Takes me back down memory lane. I remember standing in the schoolyard with the headphones on playing this album. Take me way back. For me, love this album. We're going to talk about it, dissect it a little bit. Y'all know we're going to get off into the favorite fives and, yeah, that's what we're going to do here. So, first off, this is the debut project. And I said that before, but the thing about it is these guys, I feel like, came out of nowhere and to this day remain underrated to this very day. Of course, shout out Dino, kind of RIP. Hate to even say that because I wish it wasn't the case, but one of my favorite singers as well. But let's get into this project. Like I said, RIP Dino, one of the best ever to ever pick up a mic and sing. So we get Can't Fade the H, comes on, bouncy song, hard-hitting up-tempo track, right out the gate, Can't Fade the H. Funky song. For me, it's a song that I don't always play, but I know if I'm playing the album all the way through, if I don't care about skipping, ain't nothing wrong with this song. It's a cool song. I'm not gonna say it's decent. It's a good track. It's a stellar song on the album. Like I say, it's more up tempo. I'm not gonna necessarily play it every single time I play the album, but I do like the song. Next, we go to Treat You Right and Classic off top. Treat You Right, classic cut, classic up-tempo, groovy song, mid-tempo at the same. It's like a mixture of the two. Treat You Right is just a smooth, nice samba jam type of cut. Always dug it, still dug it, still dig it. Should I say always dug the song? I still dig the song. Treat You Right, top-notch quality song. Then we go to Fever for the Flavor. Fever for the Flavor, another banger. It was a banger before I knew what banger was. Some mid-tempo jam. Let your top down, wash your car. Just chilling by the beach kind of song. I used to ride out to it back in the day. Just turn it up loud and just boom, just let it knock. Fever for the flavor. No, you never mistake me for a singer, but hey, yeah, I love that song right there. That's the title track too. So we did go to Sex Me. I'm going to speed up a little bit, but I'm also going to make sure that I'm not going too fast. Sex Me is my joint. Sex Me just hits, that says me up and down, baby. Hey, man, if you was young but old at the same time back in 93, so basically if you was anywhere from, because hey, at that time, we was young listening to stuff we shouldn't have been listening to then either. But if you was between, like, I'm going to say 11 and 15, yeah, y'all know what's up with the music. Because back then, we was rocking the music. That's what we were listening to. Nowadays, it's a little bit more extreme, but that was R&B for us back then. And this was one of them cuts for me that just turn it up and let it play. Number 6, we go to H-Town Bounce. H-Town Bounce, one of my favorites, man. H-Town Bounce. Come on, it H-Town Bounce. Yeah, man, it's an up-tempo party type, fast pace, dope cut, man. This is 110% a great song, man. You just turn up to this, Back then, just turn it up loud and just let that thing knock, get groovy, make you want to dance and move around, the type of song that is. Then we go to 7, Keeping My Composure. Keeping My Composure, man, I love this album. I know these songs by heart. Keeping My Composure, a smooth, like slow, sizzling cut, man. It's like so chill, so player like, Dino knocked this one straight out the park. This is just a great song. That's the best way I can describe Keeping My Composure. Because, it's just, it's like, it's so chill. We wasn't even saying chill vibes and stuff back then, but this song is such chill vibes. And, it's like it says, it's about keeping my composure. And this is a really well composed song. Then we get an interlude. H-Town getting their faith praise on here. It's a nice change up. Makes me wish they would have did like a gospel album at some point, because interlude, they was giving praise to God. It's just definitely a nice little interlude. Then you go to Lick You Up, track number 9. Man, oh man, Lick You Up. I mean, they was young dudes they self at the time, just like the lady said on that Unsung episode, like they were singing about stuff like young dudes, really young guys, like really. But hey, this song right here, this ballad is dope. It's a real good, soft, sultry ballad, and it's something that I definitely don't turn from, because I mean it knocks. It's got great bass to it. It's like somewhat of a freaky track, because of course it's called Lick You Up. But it's best way I can say is you just got to hear that joint for yourself. I like it. I'm sure a lot of H-Town fans know of the song and like the song. It's definitely a ballad, smooth ballad, and I like it a lot. So yeah. So then we move to track 10, and this one we don't even have to spend a lot of time on. Knocking the Boots. Yeah, it's a classic song, classic cut, easily a timeless song. Timeless hook, timeless verses. Everything about Knocking the Boots is just straight classic, easy. Then we get Won't You Come Back, another smooth ballad. It's like, a redemption song, a man pleading for his woman to come back. One of my favorites. I love Won't You Come Back. Yeah. And then after that, we get the album closer, Baby I Wanna, a little dreamy, another ballad, another like love making type of track in closing. It's really, really, really laid back. It's a great album capper. So it's the kind of song like, hey, you and your lady just lay back and chill, and y'all figure the rest out from there. But Baby I Want is definitely a great song. So yeah, that I ran through the whole album. Actually went track by track for all of the songs, and I like this album. Love this album. I'm talking about I love this album. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's only one song that I don't listen to that much, but for me, it's a personal classic. My favorite 5. Let's jump to that. My favorite 5 of the album. My favorite 5 songs. Treat You Right. I take that one. Give me Sex Me. Give me Knocking the Boots. Give me Won't You Come Back, and give me Fever for the Flavor. So those are my top 5 favorites. Man, it's close, because some of these songs I can't even really separate which ones I love the most. But those are the ones. Those are the 5. And that's my take for the album. Production tight, content tight. Everything about this album was dope. No features on the project, but they didn't need none, if I'm being honest. And lastly, the internet is a big, wide, gigantic world on its own. And A-Sound remaining members, G.I., Shazam. If you somehow stumble, trip, fall, slip across this video, your debut project was great, guys. I grew up to it. I did many other things to it. I love the project. Shout out, R.I.P. Dino. You guys, a great band. Love your work. For me, this is a personal classic. I can't stress that enough. You guys really put your foot in this one, So, yeah, shout out Shazam G.I. This was a great era, great album cover, great time. You guys were a truly underrated band of all time for me, and that's pretty much all I got. And to the viewers, appreciate you for watching, listening, tuning into this review. It's all love. I'm out. Peace.